eternal city. I have seen the end of days, and years from now men will say, here began the fall of Rome. The Senate was taken from the many and given to the few. Those who wore the golden wreath grew sick with every kind of wickedness. They were filled with greed, deceit, and malice. They condemned and enslaved. They betrayed their friends and murdered those they loved. They did all this and called it just. And I saw in his hand a book sealed with 7 seals, the first of which was broken. And behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and he went forth to conquer. The air was filled with smoke and blood.
Yeah, because it's a non-playable faction, there is no intro. So we are playing as the Huns. Before the... no, not the Huns. We are playing as the Magyars, which is the Hungarians, not the Huns. As you can see, we are a horde. The Hungarians, originally, they came from an area around over here. I'm not sure if they actually did travel first over here, or if they took a route more to the south. But like, before the start of the game would have originated here, the Hungarians. For context, sort of down here is the Aral Sea, over here is the Black Sea, and this is the Ural Mountains. Now I've already started a session before just to check if there's going to be any technical problems. What you can see here is that we have a king, but we have no other nobles, which is impossible because we have 2 armies. So this guy over here, Erik, is bugged. This general is bugged, you need to exchange him. And now, this guy appears here.
Come, sit, share my life. Get moving. Warriors all.
I am unsure yet if I want to be raiding Europe or if I want to be raiding the Middle East.
We will talk, and then we will feast.
I think there aren't even any winning conditions because this faction is not intended to be played. So default would just be surviving until 425. Yeah, over here you can see there's no missions and there's no victory conditions for this faction. So we can just play it until 425, which is 30 years.
Ready for action.
Okay, there's a slight food surplus already. If you do have a food surplus already, I think it's probably best to go for the yurt maker because it helps you grow. And growing is exactly what you want to be. Having catapults could also be really good, but you need to pay attention for your integrity.
For the tribe. On our way.
There is a debuff if you have two armies in the same province as a horde, which is the rivalry debuff, which decreases, I think, your food and your revenue.
For the gods.
But as long as you have only two armies in one province, I think it's doable.
Warriors all. Quar be praised. How can I help? Move out.
Until we get our ass to Europe, there's not really anything here to raid. Also, like, theoretically it is doable for you that you could be raiding the Slavs. You could do this. The only problem is that they tend to have poison arrows.
Ready for battle. Get moving. For the gods. Come, sit, share my fire.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wit. My friend, be welcome. The ancestors smile upon you.
I'll say, yeah, this is a bug that has never been fixed. You have two different icons overlapping here because they occupy the same space on the user interface. You have the horde icon, and you have same blood, I think, or same people.
Quar be praised. How can I help? Ready for battle. Gods be praised. Excitement.
If you want to know, roughly speaking, where we are, this river here is the border between Russia and Kazakhstan.
Come, sit, share my fire. Get moving.
Kazakh yurtu.
Ready for action.
I recently watched a film, which is a Kazakh production. I believe it was called The Golden Throne or whatever, which was... it was fine. Deals with Kazakhstan, or like the area of Kazakhstan, after the fall of Genghis.
For the tribe. Come, sit, share my fire.
Yes, there you go, rivalry. So that's plus 10 food consumption, which we can stem. We can do this pretty well. And less wealth, which is going to be a problem if we want to build up our armies.
For the tribe. Fight with us. Ready for battle. Are you ready to do your duty? For the tribe. Ready for battle. For the gods. Come, sit, share my fire.
So that's our next goal, and for this we need growth. But because we have, well, not in this horde, but
Warriors all.
because we have the Yord Maker here, growth is going to be better. Also, I have no idea, but for some reason, some mercenary catapults or onagers cost like 1,000 per turn, and in other regions in this game, they only cost like around 200, which is a big difference. 1,000 or 200 per turn.
God be praised. How can I help? Starting out. Ready for battle.
So if we build up now, it's going to cost us more growth. But I think I want to wait for a warrior's yurt, because then we can recruit better.
For the gods. Gods be praised. Excitement. Starting out.
Let's see. So the Budinians, I think they're also supposed to be a horde, so they won't be able to reinforce this province, which makes them an easy target. The reason I'm going for this is because of +1 growth. The more growth you get, the faster you can build up your camps, and the faster you can recruit more armies. Another thing I could do, if these guys had more gravitas, is exchanging this general for a different one, and then adopt the new one, because you can grow your household this way. Also, I'm kind of guessing that you can hear me because I have no feedback whatsoever.
Come, sit, share my fire. For the
There's
tribe.
no way for me to know for sure if people can hear me.
Warriors all. Come, sit, share my fire. Tengri guides my steps. For the tribe. On our way. God be praised. How can I help? Warriors all! Tengri guides my steps. Come, sit, share my fire. Sword of my people! Take everything!
Okay, so yeah, this is really not a big problem for us, albeit the Huns might get there before us.
Thirsty for battle! Ready for battle!
What you say had better please my ear.
Warriors all! Let them cower! Besieging settlement! Move out! None will escape!
I kind of want to see if we get the Hunnic battle music, so...
People, come together! Man of the steppes! Swoop and ready! Spread out! Battle ready! Get running!
Come to the end of our enemy's tail. Go in there. Storm these walls and wipe them all out.
Good news! Additional forces have arrived!
So enjoy yourselves. Trooped and waiting.
We outnumber the enemy!
Yeah, okay, we're getting the Hunnic battle music.
not angry! As you say!
Men of the steppes! Get ready! Scrappers ready! Forward!
Not away, ho! Run, Kelsia!
We have sighted the enemy!
Understood! Run, curse you! Men of the steppes! Men of the steppes!
Bows! Get ready!
Oi! Do not run, curses! Put them down!
The enemy has found our concealed units!
Make them rubber!
Their general! The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing!
Forward! What are we, brother? We the Magyars! Make them kill, kill, kill!
What as you say! Hunt them down!
Mounted brigands! Warriors, move out!
The day is yours!
Yeah!
We could also subjugate them. It's also interesting. They're at war with the Slavs, so if we subjugate them, we could attack them, maybe.
Thirsty for battle!
Well, why do you trouble?
For the gods! Quar be praised! How can I help? Warriors all! Quar be praised! How can I help? For the gods. Let them cower. Come, sit. Share my fire.
Who's this?
What?
It is a wa. Oh, wow.
Ready for action. On the move, lads.
You sound very robotic.
For the gods.
You sound normal, so...
Now you sound normal.
Starting out.
Interesting.
Out resting.
Quick.
Wow.
Warriors all. Come, sit. Share my fire.
Missile range would be very powerful to get. That's sort of one thing which makes playing as a Middle Eastern faction in this game and Rome 2 very easy. You can outrange other units.
Thirsty for battle. Ready for action. On our way. For the gods. Starting out.
Once we get to Western and Central Europe, it will be more interesting. Some easy pickings because the Western Roman Empire is disintegrating, but there's also other stuff.
Ready for action.
Even though we are playing as the Hungarians, because we are categorized as a nomadic faction in this game, we cannot actually settle down.
Too angsty. Can't settle
On
down.
our way! Ready for battle!
I don't ask me.
Starting out! Thirsty for battle!
Bro, it's insane that 40 minutes have already passed. Feels like 5.
Warriors all! Sword of my people! War be praised! How can I help? On our way!
Trying to think, should I go for which building? If we go down this route, we get lancers and cataphracts. If we go for infantry, we get some infantry, obviously. If we go for archers, I think that's probably the best route, archers.
Come, sit, share my fire.
We will come for you in the night, and nothing will live. Not one critter.
Quar be praised! How can I help? Sword of my people! For the gods! On our way!
Let's see. I could probably beat this.
Warriors all! Ready for action!
The rest here is probably going to be cavalry units.
Ready for battle! Thirsty for battle! For the tribe! Ready for action!
A little bit of safety.
At them!
And then they'll just flee. Grand.
Greetings,
Grand
friend.
emblems.
We will speak together.
God be praised! How can I help? None will escape. Tengri guides my steps.
I wonder if I can... Or are they already...
We will talk, and then we will feast.
There we go, I just bribed them to go to war with the Bodanians, so these two armies will probably clash.
For the gods! Besieging settlement!
Okay, so let's see. Contextualization. This is the Dnieper. So this over here, probably the Pripyat.
Ready for battle! We need good fighters. Are you ready to do your duty? Blood and iron! Yeah!
It would be...
Our warriors thirst for your blood.
It would be me to just make an army full of cavalry units. But I think I probably won't be doing that. Because I've tried it out before and it's not fun.
Ready for action! Thirsty for battle! Sword of my people! Starting out! Fight! Make your ancestors proud! To battle! Yeah! Let them cower! For the gods!
Okay, I think I will take advantage of this.
last of them holed up in this rat's haven. I will
Look! Friendly banners! Our reinforcements arrive!
Not one of them gets out alive.
Awaiting your word! Forward! Warriors, move out! Get running!
The enemy tremble before our superior numbers! Enemy units have been rallied!
One reason why people often notice that this game behaves differently than older Total War games is that in fact units have a health bar. A hidden health bar this time.
The enemy is attacking our ally!
I mean, it's a simple way of doing it. But
Our siege equipment is lost!
It used to be the case that I think it was chance based.
that's an even simpler way of doing it. Found the first civ on diskette in our house.
The enemy
Civ on
refuses to
diskette.
admit defeat! Their unit has rallied!
Yeah. Also, I think on CD.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing!
Also, SimCity 2000 for Windows 95 and Windows 98.
I used to own, I think it was SimCity 3000. If I think correctly, it was even like one of my first games, SimCity 2000 or 3000, something like that. It was pretty fun.
The first game I ever remember playing that I have vague memories of, I think, would be Motocross Madness for Windows ME of all systems.
I don't remember which one was my first. It was either Anno 1602 or Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah, it's like we didn't before we got the console. I just played the couple of games that my dad got. My dad got as a deal when he got a when he leased a computer. Yes, computer leasing, due to his line of work.
Their general has fallen! Our victory praise
He
the
wasn't the one
gods.
leasing it.
Your
It was
victory is moments away!
the regional government via the hospital. But for some reason, Even though it was supposed to be government property, yada yada, it came with games. It came with like an entire box of CDs, CD-ROMs. That, for example, had SimCity 2000. It had SimCity 2000s, the original Sims, Motocross Madness, ATV Madness, and Monster Truck Madness. All of those.
Do they have...
There were probably also some other Maxis games in there.
I mean, sounds neat.
Yeah. And then
Gods of the
the
afterlife,
only other
spare
console
my
we
arse.
got,
Well, why do you
or then we
trouble my
got a
digestion
console
today?
that again wasn't bought on purpose for the console, but was received because my mom bought a new car, and with it, as part of standard equipment, was a PlayStation 2 for some reason. Imagine buying a car and one of the equipment options for the trim is a PlayStation 2. The Opel Zafira. Now, with PlayStation 2.
We have need of talk, I'm sure. And also wine.
And with that, we got WRC2 and Finding Nemo. Two very different games. And then I, of course, delved deeper into Need for Speed Underground, which I sunk in so many hours into, but never completed the game. Because I wasn't really that interested in story modes, career modes in games at that time.
Warriors all!
Then WRC4 and WRC5, also known as WRC Evolved. The fucking last game that company made. It's a shame.
Gods be praised! Excitement! Quar be praised! How can I help?
Yeah.
On our way! For the gods! Come, sit, share my fire. For the tribe. Come, sit, share my fire. For the gods.
So, a website that starts with E and ends in 1 their April Fools was
Gods be praised.
to add
Excitement.
in an autocorrect
Ready for
feature
battle.
on to the website's comments that worked retroactively as well. So any existing comment got auto-translated into Uwu language.
Nice.
Skewi. The Uwu Empuvium. Also, any emoji that people, or other, if someone were, it would also at random add in those, and I guess these things. Oh, it shows up horribly
They
on
made
the
ready
overlay.
for war. The world had fallen into shadow. The earth grew cold, and the wind whispered of death. And I beheld a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. Attila was born. All knelt before him, for they knew he would devour the earth and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Attila was born from darkness and despair.
Attila the Hubun.
For the gods. Tengri guides my steps. Gods be praised.
Notices your
Excitement.
city. Uvu, what's this? Pounces.
Oh no.
Get moving.
Someone's going to be in heat.
I know I am.
You're on fire.
Blum, 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 blum.
Judging by how many new tags there were, I'm guessing that the Romes are disintegrating.
Thirsty for battle. Ready for battle.
I could subjugate these guys, maybe.
Sword of my people. For the gods. Gods be praised. Excitement. Warriors all. Quar be praised. How can I help? Come, fight with us.
Okay, this guy could adopt a new person, so we could try out exchanging this guy.
Ready for action.
A negative about this is that we will reset the progress on this general, for at least this army, but the plus is
For the gods!
that we, ideally, if this guy showed up here, we could expand our household.
For the tribe!
God be praised. How can I help? Fight! Make your ancestors proud!
Ready for action! Come, fight for us!
For the gods!
Maybe I should check if these guys are... Okay, no, they are not at war with the Huns, so they'll probably survive for longer.
For the gods! On the move, lads! Move out!
For the tribe! On our way! Fight with us!
Thirsty for battle! Are you ready to do your duty? We need good fighters.
I think it's probably better to turn these, if possible, into puppet factions rather than tributaries, because puppet factions have stricter limitations on their diplomacy.
God be praised! How can I help? Get moving!
Thirsty for battle. You have more orders?
Warriors all!
Supposedly the other faction is also supposed to be strong. Huh.
Are you brave or fool? For the tribe! Thirsty for battle! Laying siege to their hovels!
Thirsty for battle!
For the tribe! Ready for battle. Move out!
Ready for action! Starting out!
Ready for action. Warriors all! Tengri guides my steps.
For the gods! Move out!
For the gods!
And the weather is going to go back to being shit. I guess, or it's
Come,
just
sit,
being
share my
unreliable.
fire.
It's going to snow tomorrow.
Normal.
But it's like, oh, on Friday it was 12
Thirsty
and
for battle.
sunny, and then Saturday was it was like 9
Get
degrees.
moving.
Today it was like 5, and tomorrow it's gonna snow.
On the move, lads. Sword of my people. Warriors all. Gods be praised. Excitement. Destroy them.
Not sure if I should even do this in a real time. Probably not.
Gods be praised. Excitement. On our way.
What would have happened if we had gone for the city instead is that this army plus the other army would have come back for us.
Our warriors thirst for your blood and hunger for your women.
Ready for battle. Tengri guides my steps. Warriors all. On our way. For the gods. For the tribe. Get moving! For the gods. On the move, lads! Thirsty for battle!
The love of gold can stir evil in men. Give us your gold. Avoid the evil it brings.
Ready for action! For the tribe! Warriors all! Move out! Warriors all! Sword of my people! Thirsty for battle!
The Rugians and the Lugians. It is sort of ambiguous, an ambiguous thing still if the Lugians were a subcategory of Vandals or something, or if they were like the exact same thing, because like Lugians and Vandals were mentioned separately in historical sources, but inhabiting the exact same area.
Warriors all! Starting out!
For all intents and purposes, the Lugians probably were the Vandals who stayed on the banks of the Vistula. Reminds me that I should also play Ancient Cities at some point.
Ready for battle! Ready for battle! Get moving! Warriors all! Gods be praised! Excitement!
Our warriors thirst for your blood and hunger for your women. Perhaps they can be distracted by gold.
We will come for you in the night. And God be praised. How can I help? On the move, lads. For the tribe. Sword of my people.
I need to think. I could subjugate them, or I could go for them, maybe. I have a slight suspicion that if I get, or at least like attack their capital, or win, then they probably have all of their forces concentrated down here. So I'll just accept creating puppet state.
Come, sit, share my fire. For the gods.
Sometimes Gray will hear noises that will not be recorded on the stream, such as just this moment when I took a stretch.
I mean, I didn't hear you taking a stretch.
Should I create an imitation so that you yourself also hear the sound?
I wonder if you have bound, like, so that you bound it to the same
God be
thing.
praised. How can I help?
I definitely didn't. I was just quiet.
Get moving.
Mlem.
Come, sit,
What
share my
was
fire. Starting out.
Hmm.
Warriors all.
Woo woo boon too.
Thirsty for battle. Gods be praised. Excitement. Warriors all. Sword of my people. For the tribe. For the gods.
I have a quest for money.
Quest for Mlems.
Ready for battle!
God be praised! How can I help?
In this game, Gotiskansa is the name of a city as well as a region. IRL, I think it's only the name of the region during a specific time period. Albeit, the city in this game inhabits around the same spot as Danzig. And it is kind of true that the earliest settlement, how would you say, the earliest traces of settlement go back to around the 6th century, I think. At least the ones that are known, albeit it can be sort of guessed that there were probably settlements in this area before the 6th century.
Limericks.
For the gods! Sword of my people!
Thirsty for battle! Tengri guides my steps!
The gods will have me listen to you, but do not speak words without merit.
If you play as a sedentary faction in this game, it's really important to get trade routes. So uncovering the map is really important. If you play as a horde, it doesn't really matter to know what's on the map really.
While the spirits of our ancestors have no use for gold, they do know that their living children think differently.
Ready for battle! On the move, lads!
Without catapults, I probably cannot do this. Unless they attack me.
God be praised! How can I help? Gods be praised!
Catapult yourself
Excitement!
into your bed.
God be praised! How can I help?
For the gods! Fight! Make your ancestors proud! for battle! God be praised! How can I help?
Come, sit, share my fire. For the tribe! Besieging settlements! Laying siege to their hovels!
Starting out!
Besieging settlement! Laying siege to their hovels!
Ready for action! Warriors all!
They're also getting attacked by other AI factions, which is good.
Besieging settlement!
I'll let them come to me. How many? 12 turns. It's a lot.
For the gods! Burn it down! Finding shelter! Gathering supplies. Warriors all!
If I get rid of one unit, I can do the siege. I wonder if the AI cheats to the degree of knowing my finances.
Come, sit, share my fire. For the tribe!
Starting to wonder if maybe I can attack them. I'm unsure how it is with breaches in the walls, if they just start occurring if you siege down a city for long enough. Beyond that, I really should get some catapults.
Ready for action! Thirsty for battle!
They do have some breaches in their walls, okay.
At them! None will escape! Thirsty for battle!
Oh.
I am sure you have many pleasantries for me, but please, don't bother. Talk of meat, not honey.
I wonder if they have more up there.
For the gods! Sword of my people!
Ready for action! On the move, lads!
Warriors all! We need good fighters.
For the tribe!
Ready for battle.
I could bribe them into becoming a puppet state, but I'm unsure if I should do it. Because it feels cheesy. If I go up there and they'll cheese me and send their army down here again, I will bribe them.
For the gods. Starting out.
Come, sit, share my fire. Gods be praised, excitement!
For the tribe. Ready for battle. On our way.
Ready for action! Move out! On our way!
For the gods. Sword of my people.
I think this army is outside of their settlement, so if I siege their settlement, they're cut off. Defeat in detail. And the game crashed.
Ready for battle.
Strange.
God be praised! How can I help?
Besieging settlement. Laying siege to their hovels.
For the tribe!
Okay, that's interesting. Their armies are still displayed here. No idea why their armies are still called into the battle even though the city is under siege.
Warriors grouped! Grouped and waiting! Enemy reinforcements approaching!
Spearmen! Orders! Battle group ready!
This day! Get running! Grouped and ready! Anything for the gods! Run, curse you! Warriors, move out! Move it! Run, curse you!
Spearmen!
Mounted bows!
The enemy has laid an ambush!
Get running! Warriors, move out! Get moving! Get running! Mounted bows! What do we say? Forward! Warriors, move out! For the everlasting sky! Forward!
The battle is turning in our favor!
Get running!
Spearmen!
Mounted bows! Forward!
Their general is dead! A lethal blow!
Get ready! Move it!
Spearman! Oi! Run, curse you! Battle ready!
A unit has used all available ammunition!
Move it! Run, curse you! On the move! Spearmen! Warriors, move out!
What you are!
Fingers, no!
Move to clear!
Praise the gods! Your victory is moments away!
58 losses.
For the gods! Kill!
Do not attempt to sweeten truth with honey. Speak plainly, and I will deal honestly. Flatter, and...
Ready for battle! On our way!
Ready for battle!
Come, sit, share my fire.
Gold is a blessing from the gods to all involved.
So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 enemies and they want the defensive alliance. No thanks. So, for context,
Warriors all!
Riga would be over here, Pernau would be over here, Reval would be over here, Stockholm would be over here.
Come, sit, share my fire. Get moving! Is that all?
Thirsty for battle. Tengri guides my steps.
Ready for action!
Come, sit, share my fire.
The area over here, where in this game the settlement of Duna is also called Kurland. Or Koronia.
We come to speak words of strength. Reply then with the strength that welcomes peace.
For the tribe!
On our way.
Ready for battle! On our way! You have more orders!
I don't know why the AI does this, but sometimes it just captures a settlement, even though it gets nothing out of that.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not.
My time is better spent feast.
Quar be praised. How can I help?
Come, sit, share my fire.
The music reminds me of there is like nowadays there's sort of, you could also call it almost call it neo-pagan music, sort of, where people think they are listening to like Norse music or whatever, but it's like combined with themes of throat singing, etc., which is definitely not of Germanic origin in that sense, like how it's presented anyhow. Like some people would call it inauthentic, which it kind of is, but if you think about it, it's also a little bit syncretism, really, going on there.
Sword of my people.
Or syncretism, however it's called.
Starting out.
God be praised. How can I help? 10 Grey guides my steps. Fight with us! Are you ready to do your duty?
Ready for battle.
These troops would be good for their armor piercing, but the way in which I'm thinking about the entire ordeal right now is, if I have so many spear units, they can sort of pin enemy units down really well, and then you can use your cavalry to flank them.
We need good fighters.
Come, sit, share my fire.
But yeah, the interesting thing about it, about the music thing, is it is, in a true sense, inauthentic music, but it stays true to the spirit of the origin in a sense, syncretizing elements of other things. The way in which people look back at history, it is decently well known nowadays that the Romans syncretized religion a lot, but in a broader sense, there weren't strict boundaries really.
For the tribe. On our way.
You could also call it a continuum.
For the tribe! On the move, lads!
Ready for action.
War! We will make your homes a wasteland, despoil your women, enslave your children, and desecrate your ancestors' graves.
Action! Tengri guides my steps.
On the move, lads!
I should look for an easier target than this. And it happens again. The game crashes.